Welcome, welcome. Welcome to our live. Let me know if you are here. Hi, Claudia. How are you? Thank you for joining us today on this live. I am so glad to have you. We'll just wait a few moments while some other people come on. Believe Dreams. Hi, darling. How are you? Hi, China. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday, ladies. I'm so happy you guys are here. I'm just writing down a few notes. I remember to say them while, hey, Rihanna. Aw, hi, Brittany. How are you? Hi, Denise. Rose Allen. Hi, how are you? Good day. Thank you, Nina. How are you? Hi, Michelle. Welcome, welcome to our live. It's so good to have you guys here. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Demetrius. How are you? So good to have you guys here. We'll just wait a few seconds. How has your days been? Your collective day, I should say, this Saturday. What have you guys been up to? Oh, thank you so much, Believe Dreams. Thank you. Hi, Blondell. How are you? Happy Saturday. Tracy, hi. Thank you, Nina. I appreciate that comment, and I'm so glad you are finding inspiration here on my channel. That truly blesses my heart. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Ray. How are you? How is everyone doing? Washing clothes and relaxing, Denise. Yes, that's a good way to spend Saturday. I have to take care of some of that later this evening when we're done. Hi, Sueli. How are you? And Trina, hey, how are you, Trina? I'm so glad you're here. Oh my, saying hi to Denise. Joyce, well, hello, gorgeous. Mwah, right back to you. Thank you so much, Michaela. No, I don't. I've since moved. No, I don't. But thank you guys. Tanji from Tallahassee. Thank you guys so much for being here on this Saturday. I really appreciate you coming along to spend this time with me. Hi, Wanda. Oh, Wanda, where are you going? If you don't mind us asking, we would definitely like to know. Hi, Melissa. Mwah, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry. My condolences, Ray. Please accept our condolences. Thank you so much, Rose Allen, for that compliment. Please know that I do appreciate you. Oh, I'm sorry, Michaela. Relaxing and preparing, for masquerade party. Are you crafting for the masquerade party, or are you going to it later on in the day? Doing a little crocheting. You know, my mom tried to teach me that when I was a little girl, but it never took. Thank you so much, Beatrice. Thank you, Claudia. Arizona, where it's warm and lovely. I hear that. It's starting to get a little cold where I am, and I'm not too excited. My best friend laughs at me all the time because I'm still wearing my open-toe sandals, and she's like, you better put those toes away. So I'm holding on to the last shreds of summer, but every day that passes by, fall is just knocking on my door. So time to pull out the closed-toe shoes and the boots. Denise, you love to craft. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. Okay, well, have fun. You guys enjoy yourselves at your masquerade party. Thank you, Joyce. I'm so glad you're finding inspiration as well as motivation here. Yes, please use your gifts and talents. Trina says she was just waiting for the bell. You're in the 8th grade now? Awesome. Awesome. Well, keep doing well. I hope to hear about your high school graduation soon one day, and then your college graduation. Just keep doing well. 50-degree days, and I'm still wearing, look, hey, I'm giving you, Marjorie, an air high five. Yes, I do not like, ooh, what is this? Dominic, this is saying power button lockout. I don't know what that is. And the screen just went black. Dominic. Hold on, guys. We seem to be having, I don't know if it's that or just this. This just went black, the monitor. Hold on, guys. I don't know if I'm still connected. I guess not. Oh. Click go live again. Oh, I'm still streaming. Oh, guys, can you see me? Let me know if you can see me. There was just a glitch right there. Hopefully it didn't take up too much time. Ella, thank you so much, Ella. I love you too, Vera. Thank you so much. While doing housework, yep, that's what Saturdays are for. You know housework is never, ever, ever finished. We had a full day of rain here, Marlo, yesterday from morning until night. Of course, it was good for sleeping. But like I said, thank you, Demetrius, for letting me know you can see me. And Marjorie also. Hi, Maribel from Massachusetts. Thank you so much for the flowers. I appreciate you. Well, now that you guys are here, let's get started just a little bit with some housekeeping. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, please, to charge it to my head and not to my heart. In preparation for today's live, I realized in a panic late last week that I hadn't created the video telling you guys what you were going to need for today. And so unfortunately, you guys won't be able to craft with me live today. But I do hope that as I create what I had planned to create with you guys today anyway, that you guys will, you know, save this video, like the video so it's saved to your like list, and hopefully you guys will be able to go back and create this item one day if you are interested in doing so. You love baking and now getting into DIY, but you do crochet. Try mixing crafting and baking together. Yes, that is a trick. I used to bake years ago and actually sell my cakes. I wasn't too much into decorating, but I used to bake some nice cakes. Used to come up with some nice recipes and some nice ideas. You know, as life happens, I kind of changed that and put my focus into something else. But as the holidays are, yes, Marlo, banana bread is one of my favorite. But as the holidays are fast approaching, I do look to getting back into my kitchen and pulling out my stand mixer, my KitchenAid, and getting heavy crafting. Baking once again. There's no signal. Oh, can you see me? I can still see from my screen that I'm still live. So you guys let me know. Yes, you can see and hear me. Don't worry, Norma. We've only been live for, let me see, 8 minutes. So you have missed nothing. Just our hellos. Good. Just our hellos, as we've been telling everybody hello that's been joining us. So, you know, go back to the live stream, see who's here. Norma, reach out, tell everybody hello. But thank you, Betty, for letting me know. But we're just getting started. So today we are going to be making a mini dresser using some of our mini plastic drawers. Now, I know in a few crafts that I have used these before, many people have said that they are so difficult to find. I would say to you, good luck. At least at the few stores that I have been in recently, there are some on the shelves. But more importantly, if you were to go online to dollartree.com, these are in stock. So what I would suggest, which is exactly what I had to do with these, I went ahead and ordered me a case or 2 or 5. No, not true. But a case or 2 to make sure that whenever, you know, I brainstormed or I came up with a lovely idea for them, that I would have them. So I would suggest that you guys, if you are interested in making this craft, that you would go ahead online and order these drawers if you are interested. Hi, Silvita. Oh, welcome, welcome. We are so happy to have you. Charlene says, I'm a newbie and I love everything you do. Her husband told her not to bling anything for them. Aw, just 1 or 2 items. Come on. Oh, thank you, Haiti. Your granddaughter's wedding. When is it? Let me know. I'm so happy that you are finding inspiration here. I am so, so happy. That is awesome. So yeah, so just a few things before we get started. Again, I'd like to share with you guys our email address. A few people reached out to me this week and with things that they have made, and I cannot wait to show them to you, perhaps on end credits on a Wednesday video, or perhaps on a end credit on a Friday video. I'm trying to think of where to place those. But I get so happy when I see that not only am I sharing the items with you that I make, but you guys are going out there and using the template to make these items yours. And so if you are crafting or making anything that you have been inspired by on this channel, I would humbly ask you to share those pictures as well as your inspiration to our email, which is dannysdarlings@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. I would love to see from you, and your craft may just one day end up in one of our end credits. So please be sure. Hi, Lanya. Thank you. You are most welcome. So please be sure, if you're making anything, shoot a quick picture and send me a quick email. Also, with Craftmas coming up, my darlings, those of you who are here, and spread the word. If you have any family or friends who are also subscribed to my channel, make sure that their notification bell has been rung, because with Craftmas coming up, you are not going to want to miss any of the notifications that are going to be going out. So make sure your notification bell is checked, and like I said in my Monday video this past week, make sure that you see the parentheses around that bell to ensure that you're not missing any notifications, because my darlings, you're just not going to want to. Hi from Texas, Deborah. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Michelle K. Price, Atlanta, Georgia. Whoop, whoop. Another peach to peach. I see you. Hello. Let's see. Hello from Texas, Deborah. Thank you so much for joining us. Maxie, aw, thank you for that sweet compliment. You're DIY queen. Now all we have to do is get matching tiaras so we can put them on. What do you say, Maxie? Yes. And maybe we can even DIY one and take pictures and send them to each other. Lavender and white one, smaller for your dining room. Michelle, I would love to see that. So please send me a picture one day. Now, also, what's happening, if you missed my Monday video, we now have acquired memberships. Now, let me explain something to you about memberships, because one of my darlings, Lala, those of you who craft with me often on Saturday, she is usually a regular. I have not seen her signed on yet. But when I made that video saying that I was going to start having members on my channel, she sent me a comment and she says, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss you. You know, I can't at this current time do memberships, but I'm gonna miss you. It was so nice having you for the short while that you were here on YouTube. And I quickly had to drop everything I was doing and send her back, you know, a response and tell her, no, I'm not going anywhere. Memberships is just another tier to have perhaps one-on-one interaction with me, as you have members only posts, members only videos, members only lives, and members, you know, only a few things that we're doing. But I will still be going live generally for all of you, and I will still be placing my videos on a weekly basis. So if you are interested, like I said on Monday, I'm coming up right alongside me to sorry, my little doji stole my attention away. I'm hearing his claws on the floor. But if you would like to come up along aside us and support what we do here on this channel, membership is one way that you can do it, as well as super chat. So just something for you guys to think about as we continue to be live. Now, hi Gloria from Nashville. Milagros, hi from Puerto Rico. Tell me, Milagros, how is it there, if you don't mind us asking? I know that from time to time we hear in the news that things are still kind of not back to normal in Puerto Rico. I remember when you guys were just, swamped by those 2 storms earlier. So just let us know how you're doing, how your family's doing. We would love to hear from you. I'm so glad that you are able to join us live. So hopefully you guys are getting right back to normal and everything will be okay soon. All right. Sure, Ella. Thank you for joining for the short while that you were here. I understand. And Cheryl, thank you for being here from Louisiana. So today we are going to be making a mini dresser. Now, if you joined me on Wednesday or Friday of this week, I made this beautiful DIY craft stand. And of course, I'm using it as my crafting station. Some people in the comment section said that they wanted to use it as a makeup station or a perfume stand. Of course, however you want to use it is entirely up to you. But what I'm doing here, like I said, is using this on my DIY station. And what I plan to do is just try to clear up my space as I try to organize and get things the way I want them to be. Of course, with a little glam and a little bling on my craft table and in my crafting space. So what I'm going to do today is something that is going to complement this piece that we made on Friday, and which is going to give me additional storage space for my little nooks and crooks, my little accoutrement, those little things that are so hard to keep up with, maybe like my greening pins or some of my beads if I'm making jewelry or whatever the case might be today. So for this craft, hi Leslie from New York. Good, Milagros. I'm so good. Thank God. I'm so happy that things are getting better. Keep me posted, please. I would love to know that you're okay. Cheryl from Louisiana and Veronica from California. Hey. And Lala, she's here. I was just talking about you, Lala. So maybe if you, listen to this again, or maybe if you scrub back a few minutes, you would just hear I just mentioned your name and as I was explaining memberships. All right. So for today's craft, you're going to need 6 of these drawers, okay, of these acrylic drawers. You are going to need, 4 of these 5-inch square mirrors from, of course, Dollar Tree. If you so choose, you're going to need 4 of these cabinet knobs. Now, I don't like things sitting flat. I would prefer to have them raised up. So, of course, putting legs on yours, if you so choose to do so, will be optional. Or if you would just prefer yours sitting flat on your table, that is an option also. You will need some mosaic mirrored pieces. I'm going to be working with squares and rectangles. And of course, again, this part is going to be optional if you do not want to bling yours out or mirror yours all the way. And then you will need some pieces of non-stick cabinet liner to line your drawers just for that finished look. And then lastly, whether you decide to go with your bling ribbon or I am going to use some flower embellishments today, you are going to need some type of finish for your project, okay? And of course, you will need your handy dandy tools. Now, before we get started, organizing, listen, I'm a teacher, right? And I would say that one of my most ardent or tedious task is the paperwork. And not necessarily the paperwork because I don't like to do paperwork, but the paperwork because if you don't take care of paperwork right away, it tends to run away from you. And my father, a long time ago, had this saying, and he said, paper, they kill trees to make paper, However, it would seem as if the tree isn't dead because the piles and piles of paper still continue to grow. So I say all of that to say this: I have to keep up with my paperwork, especially at school. I have to keep up with my organizing, especially at home, because once it gets, the word loss is coming to my mind, but once that organization gets out of control, then my control is lost and I have to start all over from scratch. So just trying to tidy up and keep my space going. All right. Yay! You love making jewelry. Yes, so you can use, Tracy, what we're making today to hold some of your jewelry crafting, because, you know, jewelry making, you work with very small pieces, and these acrylic drawers are perfect. We are frozen again. Hi from Gathers, Maryland. So I don't know. Son, do I stop it? All right, so, oh, so I don't have to stop it. No, because the last time. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Let's see. Yay, I'm back. Okay, so the first step we're going to do, just so that we can make sure all of our preparation is up and running, is we're going to use this mirrored frame that you get, of course, from the Dollar Tree. They always tend to have these in stock, and we are going to harvest from it the mirror. Once you have harvested or removed the mirror from it, you can take your cardboard piece and the frame, and you can set that aside, preferably for later use one day. Now that we have done that, it is time to glue our drawers together. And I want you to make sure, this happened to me, true story. If you see what I'm doing here, I'm pulling this drawer out, right? Not thinking, and because it is clear, this looks like actually this is the top of the drawer, but it is not, okay? Make sure you are working with your drawers right side up. One way you can tell is this rib on the bottom of the drawer. And this rib is what helps to make these drawers stackable as we put them together. So again, just making sure your drawers are open to the top. We are going to go 3 drawers high, right? And 2 drawers wide. So this is what our mini dresser is going to look like. All right. Now that we have established our pattern, we are going to take our permanent glue, because we're going to be using a combination of our permanent glue. Hi, Florence. How are you? Good, good. Sonia, I'm so glad you're here. We're going to take our permanent glue, and not using too much of it, because these acrylic pieces tend to stick very well together. And you are going to put down a few beads of that permanent glue. And then alternating, you're going to put down a few beads of your hot glue. And then you're going to glue your drawers together, making sure that they're lined up. And again, those of you who have been with me, you know that that hot glue is going to give you that right now adhesion, while your permanent glue is going to cure over time. Yay, we said it. Okay, so here we have 2 high, and we're just going to repeat this process until both columns have been built up 3 high. Now, of course, as I say to you guys, my darlings, all the time, once I give you guys the template, right, and you find another way to make this design yours, please go ahead and have at it. And here's a shameless plug. When you're finished, send me a picture so I can see what it looks like. But placing your foundation of E6000 on that rib, And then continuing the process with your foundation of hot glue and just placing them one on top of the other, finding your placement before you apply any pressure, and once you have, setting it in place as such. Okay, so the first column has been made. So I'm going to go ahead and make the second column while I'm back. Hey, now guys, if you look at your screen right now, you see the name Joe Sullivan, one of my most ardent supporters. And Joe, I just want to tell you, thank you so much. Do you see that emoji that he has with that blinged out gem? Do you know what that says? That says that he is one of our channel's members. So let's please give Joe a warm welcome and a nice round of applause for being a member on my channel. And Joe, I do want to thank you so very much for supporting me along this journey. Please know it goes a long way, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Also, you sent me an email 4 days ago, and I just saw it today as I was getting ready for today. So I responded to you. So when you do have some time, check that out, and hopefully we'll be able to, yay, Joe! Congratulations. So he was the first member to join our channel on, I want to say Monday, Joe, right? Was it? Yes. Okay. So, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. And thanks once again, Joe. Well, actually, Ray, for supporting what I do here. I do appreciate you. So I'm just going to continue to build this up and chat with you for a few moments while I do this. Tell me, what's good? What's happening? Congratulations, Joe. Thank you, Tanji. Just making sure I line these up. And once they're lined up, applying some pressure. And like I said, guys, this hot glue ain't no joke. It's an immediate adhesion. So you got to make sure when you're working with hot glue that you find your placement before, you know, that hot glue dries immediately, or you apply any pressure, because once you do and that glue engages, there's no moving it. Of course, you can move it by, you know, ripping your two pieces apart, but then at that point, you might as well just start over. Aw, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Your emoji looks so good. So yeah, so he has that emoji because he is a member. That is exclusive to members, and the longer he remains a member, he will be rewarded additional emojis on our channel. So this way you'll be able to identify him wherever he is in any of our chats. And as you can see, his name is actually colored as well. So there are perks to becoming members on the channel. There are perks also to using super chat as well and supporting our channel that way if you so desire. So now that we have made our two columns, it is now time, yep, you guessed it, to glue these two portions together. And we are going to do that in pretty much the same way that we just did with our permanent glue. And using, excuse me while I roll this down. I should have done that. Go Joe, Sonia says. I should have done this before live, but that's okay. Using a stream of this permanent glue. Okay. And then on top of that, placing a foundation of your hot glue. I placed my stream of the permanent glue in the middle, and now I don't know if you can see or notice, but now I'm putting the hot glue around the permanent glue. Now, before I mess this up, okay, here we go. And now we're going to join these two together. Make sure they are placed equally. And once I have found my placement, I am going to apply pressure. Okay? And then I'm going to allow this to sit like this for a few moments while I check with you guys, just to make sure that that glue engaged and this is set before we start to put on our legs. All right? Hi. Oh, Helen Marie. Oh, thank you. You've gotten great ideas. Thank you, Helen. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, share something that you have created from our channel and send it to me at Danny'sDarlings@gmail.com. I would love to see what you have made. Hi, Pam. I'm so glad that you didn't miss this either. I thank you for being here with me on a Saturday afternoon. You guys could have been anywhere else, but you choose to spend some time with me, and please know that that goes a long way. Yay! Thank you, Veronica. All right, so now that this has been set into place, of course, for the essence of time, and if I were doing this at home by myself, I would have let it sit a little longer. But in the essence of honoring your time, of course, I am going to continue with the craft. Now, what we are going to do next is we are going to place our legs onto the bottom of our dresser. Now, make sure, as you can see, why I'm doing what I'm doing, there's a method to my madness. I keep pulling the drawers out to make sure which side is the right side up, right? And so now that I'm satisfied that this is the right side up, I'm gonna turn it over upside down so that I can affix my legs. Like I said, storing larger craft items like candle holders. Good question. Thank you for, as a matter of fact, let me press pause on my mind, in my mind, and let me write that down so that I can brainstorm that. Let's see who gave me that. Michelle. So that I can brainstorm that and come up with an idea for you. Storage for larger craft items. And I will definitely see what I can come up with that is going to be, of course, on a budget, as well as something that is beautiful. Carlene says she's in the kitchen cooking soup while looking at you. Oh, you're in London. Hi. Thank you. Yes. Soup. What kind of soup? Let me know. You know, I would say don't tell me because then it'll make me hungry. I haven't eaten my lunch yet and I know it's late. But you're doing two things at once. Baking your son's birthday cake and watching you. Hey, Norma. It's frozen again. Son, sorry. My son is coming. We figured out how to fix it. Unfortunately, we wish it would just stop freezing, but you can still hear me. So I will be back. Text me when you get there, please. And send me the address. I need to know where you're going. All right. Let me know if you can see me. You look cute. My daughter is going out. I'm just giving her the one. You look tired, Mama. It was a busy day today. My daughter says hi, guys.
Just tired.
Okay. Text me the address, and then I need to know when you get there. No ifs, no ands, no buts. All right. So, am I back? Yes. I'm back. Lala says, look at it later. Sinus and ooh. I'm so sorry, Lala. Yes, please go and get your rest, and this video will be posted when we're finished. Thank you, Tracy. Doe, Miss Oma says hi. Miss Marjorie says hi. Dominic, Miss Norma sends a high five to you. Thank you for fixing it. All right, so now we are going to put the legs on our mini dresser. Now, I have always been asked a question about this epoxy whenever I use it on camera in my regular videos. And what I tend to do, again, for the essence of time and so that I'm not wasting your time, is I tend to mix my epoxy off camera, right? And then I use it on screen. Now, what it is, two-part epoxy, the brand that I use, or rather the brands that I use, come in a two-part syringe. One is part holds a hardener, one part holds the adhesive. And what you do is you just take it, right? You squeeze it into whatever container. It squeezes out in equal parts. You squeeze it into whatever container you're going to use to mix it. Pull the plunger back to make sure that none of it leaks out. That's a great idea that this brand did. Just so, you know, it's not like E6000 that just keeps running and running. Yeah, I said it. And then you mix those two parts together for about 20 seconds. Now, I do want to tell you, to those of you who, you know, have asked about the epoxy and what it is and how I make it, this is what I'm doing here. But I want to caution you, the scent is very noxious in both brands that I have used. And so if you're doing this, I actually should either be wearing a mask or a respirator doing this. And I was going to say but, and really there is no but. But whenever you do use this, my darling, please make sure that if you are inside, you are wearing a mask, and it's frozen again, Dominic, and you are wearing or a respirator to get this done. So once you have made your epoxy, son, once you have made your epoxy, you are going to have about 5 to 7 minutes before that epoxy hardens. Dom. Once that epoxy hardens, all right, it said live, so I want to fix it. Well, let's see. Can you see me? Yay for having a tech. Let's see. All right, can you see me? Yes. All right. So now that we have mixed our epoxy, before this hardens, you have about 5 to 7 minutes. And I'm just going to use a dab of this on the bottom of my cabinet liner. And if you can see, you're going to have to keep your piece on a leveled field, because what's going to happen, we're not necessarily working with glass on glass, but the metal that's on the bottom of this knob is slippery, as well as that acrylic that we're placing it onto. So even though I am placing these on all at the same time, because we're live, like I said, if I was making this again on my own, I would literally be mixing 4 small sets of epoxy, right, to place them on one by one. And as you can see, these two have already begun to slide. So what I'm going to do is hold these in place while they set, and I'm going to chat with you for a few minutes. Elaborate more in the membership. I will. So membership is a way for you to support me financially on my channel. Now, I love what I do, don't get me wrong, but as you can imagine, buying supplies is very costly. And so one of the things YouTube has done to help circumvent that for members of our, I should say not rather members, but creators on their channel, they have given subscribers a way to support their channels through membership. In a membership, you pay $4.99 a month. And with that membership allows you to get perks that regular subscribers will not get. You can sign up for 1 month at a time, you're billed 1 month at a time. And if you ever feel that you no longer want to be a member of this channel, of course, you can cancel at any time. Some of the perks that you receive on my channel for being a member is, if you remember Joe, he has an emoji that only he has access to. And in addition to that, his name, if you look at the live chat, is colored. In addition to that, we will also have posts in the community tab. I want to say on Monday, I told you guys where to go to find that community tab, if I remember correctly. And I will be placing posts on that community tab in which only members can see. In addition, I'm going to have a hidden Facebook page where only members are going to be invited to that Facebook page. And on there, I'm going to be placing live videos. I'm going to be placing sneak peeks of things that I'm doing. I'm going to be making announcements of upcoming events. Yes, I said events, where members will be the ones who will have first dibs to these things before it goes live to simply subscribers. And so if being a member, is something you would like to do, there is a button right next to the subscribe button, which is right next to the notification bell that I hope all of you have yours set. There is a button next to the subscription bell that says join, in which if you are interested, you would click that button and there would be directions in there for you. So I hope that explanation was good enough. And of course, if you have any additional questions, please be sure to leave them below. Hi, Jen. I am so glad that you can see me also. Thank you, Norma. Yes, he is an awesome member. Really. He has supported me, even before he had this option. And so I appreciate him for going this extra mile. Thank you again, Joe. So as you can see, it has come to the point where these are set. I can let them go and they're not moving. If I feel like I want to push them into a different place, the epoxy is still pliable where it can move, which I have just done so. And just make sure if you're putting legs on yours, you have aligned them to the left, to the right. The front is aligned with the front, the back is aligned with the back, and the left and right are aligned also. Now again, since this is so noxious, from London, you should be able to see that join button on my page right under the player, right under the video that you're watching. You should be able to see that button that says join. Should be able to. If you're not able, I'm gonna have to do some research and maybe place a comment underneath and I will get back to you. I was saying, because this scent is so high, I am going to place this out of the way of my nose that's being offended right now. But as I was saying prior, make sure if you're using a two-part epoxy, any brand, I use two brands, betwixt two brands, and both of them, the scent is very high, very noxious. Okay. Hi, Tari. How are you? Thank you. Okay, I'm going to get up and fix it because I know how to fix it. My son is in his room. So just hear the sound of my voice. So I'm walking around to my camera. And guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know why this is doing this. I really do not. So I'm behind my desk and I'm trying to fix it. You know what I wonder, son? Do you think it's because the battery is fully charged and we still have power going to the battery? That could be it. All right, I'm back. Can you see me now? Yay! Can you see me now? Yes. Okay, we're back in business. Norma, the join button is right under the player, and it is right next to, sorry, I was just reading a comment. It is right next to the subscribe button. Let me know if you see it, okay? So now that I am comfortable that these have been set, you are most welcome, Brigitte. Hi, how are you? Your English is getting so much better, Bridget. Keep learning. I am so proud of you. So here is our dresser that we have now put on legs. And like I said, of course, that part is optional. If you want yours to sit flat, you will not need the cabinet legs underneath, the cabinet knobs underneath, okay? Now that we have done that, we're almost finished, my darlings, I promise you. We are going to take a mirror, okay? And we are going to glue it to the back of our dresser. All right, like so. Again, this part is optional. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I am going to glue my mirror to the back of my dresser. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to measure right where I need that mirror to sit. And I'm going to take my marker. I'm going to just mark it right here. So this tells me where to stop placing my glue. Okay. And now that I have done that, oops. Did you see that? It wasn't ready. Okay, that's okay. Still a little pliable, so we'll just pop that on and hopefully it'll set while it's there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, well, I guess I can't do that. Okay, so we can't do this yet because those need to set. And what I could probably do just to make sure that they sit is just give it a dab of hot glue. That one didn't pop off. I think it was this one. So that we can keep working. So that I don't hold you guys up time-wise. Okay? Yeah, it was this one. Alright. So just some hot glue to make sure it sets. It stays where we want it. And does not move. All right. So now, what I'm going to do is lose these drawers. Put them on the side. They're not playing nicely. And we're going to take our mirror and we're going to place our glue up to where we made that measurement. Yes. All right. So you don't see the join button next to the subscribe button. Blow it dry when you're in a hurry. Thank you for that. Okay, I will have to look because I can't see my page now while I'm live. So I will have to look. Do me a favor. Who is that? Do me a favor, Michelle. And I guess you can only do this when the comment goes live, when the video goes live. Do me a favor. When this goes live, not live, live as in it's rendered and it's there for you to watch after the fact, leave me a comment in the comment section below and I will research it and get back to you, okay? Those of you, the rest of you who are watching, help Michelle and I out and let me know, do you see that join button? I know it's there. It was there this morning. I saw it. So I don't know why she can't see it right now. But just let me know if it is visible. So now that I have placed my glue, I am going to find my placement. And I am going to affix my mirror. Just like so. Okay? Something went wrong again? Oh, I can see it's not my stream. Okay, I'm back. Can you see me? Yes, it's froze again and we're not seeing on that button to press join in London. Something went wrong. Norma, am I back? Let me know if I'm back. On the chat line, there is a $sign. Okay, hold on one second. Let me know if you can see me or if you can hear me. Someone let me know. Can you see me or can you hear me? Yes. Thank you, Oma. Okay. All right. So, not $4.99. Yes, for the membership per month. Thank you very much, Veronica. I'm so sorry about all of these technical difficulties. I promise we will get them worked out. Okay, Rose, take care. Next time. The $sign on the chat is if you would like to send me. Hold on one second. If you would like to send me a super chat, and what a super chat does is based on the amount that you send, a super chat allows your comment to linger on top for a few moments, and so other people can see your donation. And then of course it allows me to interact with you directly. So that's another way, of course, that you guys can support my channel. Super chat, which is, you know, once whenever you do feel like it, or membership, which is a monthly membership. Okay, now, yes, frozen again, but I'm back. Okay, so now that we have placed our mirror, you can see I went in and I put down some painting tape just to make sure this will stay in place as it dries. All right, now what we are going to do is we are going to take our mirrors and we are going to line the top and the sides of our dresser like so. All right. Now, before we do this, and I'm so sorry that I have a mess on my desk. It's typically not how I work. But before we do this, I am going to remove all of the little felt pieces. Thank you, Deborah, for letting me know that you can see the join button. Thank you, Angela. You see it next to my name. Okay, so Angela is on her cell phone and she sees the join button next to her name. Deborah, let me know if you're on your cell phone or if you are on a desktop, and let me know where that join button is. All right, so for our mirrors, you are going to remove the little felt pieces or rubber mats that are on these mirrors, because what you want is for this mirror to sit flat on the acrylic drawer. Okay, and I am just very carefully using a blade to lift these up. Some of them, they come up very easily. Some of them, they do not. You have to literally scrape them off. But we're going to be using 4 of these mirrors today. I would also suggest taking off this sticker. Now, again, some of them are easy to come off. Some of them not so much. And I'm going to try to take this one off, and if I can get it off, yay. If I can't, I'm not going to worry too much about it, even though I would love for it to be off of the mirror. But the only one, I think, the only 2 mirrors you're going to really have to worry about taking this off are your mirrors that are going to be on the side, but not really. So I'm going to try with this one, and like I said, if I can get it off, I can. If not, I'm not going to worry too much about it, because this is going to be sitting flat on either on top of the dresser or on the sides, and I'm not gonna get it, so I'm not gonna waste any much more of your time trying to fight with that. Okay, now Dominic, can you come help me, son? Now that we have taken off the rubber feet, son, come. It's frozen again. I don't know why. Now that we have taken off the rubber feet, I'm going to affix my mirrors with a combination of a permanent glue as well as my hot glue, like so. And again, before you apply any pressure, make sure that you have aligned it the way you want it to be aligned. Because once that hot glue engaged, you're not going to be able to lift it up. Son, still frozen. Okay. I'm going to continue. My son is coming to fix it. And I'm going to continue while he does that. Do you think it's because the battery is fully charged and... Son? And we have it charging? Alright, let me know if I'm back. It says no signal, son. It says no signal on top. Alright, so I'm going to continue. It says no signal on top. Oh, what do you need from me? The mouse? Oh, sorry. All right. Thank you. You know, Veronica, it's like this. You can, you know, attitude is what you make it, and you can either fuss or, you know, stamp your feet, and, you know, some people swear and get upset, but really and truly that doesn't change anything. So I'm just gonna keep on rolling. And then I'm going to place this mirror on the other side. Yay! This is going to be so beautiful, guys. I cannot wait to be done. I mean, I'm enjoying the process. But I really want to see what it's going to look like. And so we have placed both sides of our mirror, of our dresser. And let me see, so I can see you guys. Hold up. Let me move some things around so I can see our discussion. All right. And let me move this so I can see our discussion. And I'm back. Can you see me? Yay, I'm back. All right. So here we have one side. And here we have the other side. Now the last step we're going to take is we're going to take our two last mirrors and we are going to place them on top, and they will fit just so. Oh my gosh, this is stunning. This is beautiful, guys. I can't wait for you to see it. No, I'm not. I'm back. Let me know if you can see me. I'm getting conflicting reports. Some people are saying yes. Some people are saying no. Hi, Diamond D. How are you? I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much. You see me. Okay, so I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Okay. So once again, I'm just taking off these rubber pieces, scratching them off. I can't wait to get this piece done. You know, now that we're getting close to the end. Taking off these pieces. Yes, Alicia, all is well. Thank you. Yes, it is still live, Diamond. Yes, you are still live. I know, because sometimes when it goes, some people, they leave me comments thinking that it's still live. And, you know, I try to sit there for a while to respond to them when it's not live, but they're just watching. And I sit for about 5 to 10 minutes and I respond to their comments. But yes, we are still live. I'm sorry for the interference that we are having. I don't know why. I know the last time we did it, we were able to go all the way through. This time, I'm not sure why it's giving me an issue and why the stream is not coming through as clearly as it should. But now, for our last two mirrors, since these mirrors are going to be sitting flat on top, I'm not going to use any permanent glue. I'm just going to lay this down with copious amounts of hot glue. And then set it into place. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Yay, she's happy. Thank you. I'm happy that you're here with me too, Deborah. Thank you so much for being here. Gonna do the same thing to the other side. Placing my hot glue all around. No permanent glue because it's going to be sitting flat. Then I'm going to place my other mirror on the other side and fit it into place. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely gorgeous. So here is what we have so far. Yay! Okay, so we have the top of our dresser. We have the sides that has been mirrored as well. We have the back of our dresser where we have attached our mirror, and I placed some painter's tape here to hold this in place until it sets. Okay, Providence, Rhode Island. Hi, Maylene. Thank you, Mylene. Yay! A new homeschool teacher. Oh, wow, Veronica, that is exciting. Homeschool. I've never thought about homeschooling. I love what I do. You know, teaching, it has its ups and its downs, but I really love teaching. I promise you. I don't see myself not doing it. I couldn't see myself not doing it. What I don't like, however, if I can be 100% completely transparent, is the paperwork of it sometimes, because like I said, you know, that paperwork is my nemesis. And so just the administrative part of teaching and the paperwork that it calls for, you know, it's really akin to that of, you know, a doctor and having your students, you know, as your patient. You just have to keep so much paperwork. But really and truly, I love what I do, and I could not see myself doing anything else. I mean, I could see myself teaching in a classroom. I can see myself teaching, you know, adult learners. I can see myself teaching crafts. I can see myself speaking to large crowds and presenting. I really love teaching and everything that it stands for. So congratulations to you and your new homeschooling job. That is exciting. All right. So now that we have placed our mirrors, I am now going to add some bling, as we call it in the craft world, some flower embellishments to the side of my mirror to obstruct the edges. Okay, if you're following along with me and you plan to make this, I am using 7 of these flower embellishments on the line. I guess from how I placed or from where I sat my mirror. Depending on where you place your mirror, you might need a little bit more or a little bit less. But what I like about this flower embellishment is that it is very easy to measure, and it is also very easy to cut. All right. So I'm going to show you, Dominic. I'm frozen again. I'll be right back. Tangy, your emoji. Your emoji made me laugh. That is hilarious. That is so funny. Your emoji cracked me up. That's how I feel inside, but I'm not letting on. I am not letting on. We will be okay. Of that I am certain. Let me know if you can see me. Yay. Okay. And now I am going to place a length of this. Yes, I see you. She sees me. She sees me. I'm going to place another length of this flower embellishment alongside the top of our mirror, like so. Okay. So we have that completed look. A 5-year-old grandson named Dominic. Awesome, Florence. Awesome, awesome. My son has a namesake. That's a beautiful name. Dominic and my daughter Dominique, my twins. My hearts, my loves. All right. So now that I have placed that, sorry for being quiet for that quick second. All right. And now, voila. Yay. Special hug for each of our Dominics. Yes, very special hug. Now, if you'd like, you can take and interrupt your mirror at the bottom from the dresser with another layer of this. I wouldn't. I think I like the way it looks seamless from mirror to the top of the dresser. But of course, you know, the choice is absolutely yours. Okay. Now, the last thing we are going to do is we are going to pop our cabinet liner pieces in. And then I'm going to show you one last step. Of course, this step is completely optional. If you want to finish yours the way I'm going to finish mine, but this piece is totally optional. I am actually going to place mirrored pieces on the front of my drawers. And to do this, I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm just putting my pieces in to make sure this is finished. And everything that we do, we want to make sure that we're not looking as if we have just literally DIY'd something. We want our work to be finished, and we want to work in excellence in all things that we do. So here is how it looks now. Okay, with our cabinet liners, I kept one drawer out this side. I kept one drawer out to show you what it looks like. Okay. And now what I'm going to do with our final draw, and then I will of course finish it off camera in the essence of time, I am going to take some of these mosaic mirror pieces. Okay. Let me come up with my design. 1, 2 mosaic mirror pieces, in addition to some rectangular pieces, and I am going to cover the front of my drawer. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to go in with a few dabs of permanent glue. Not too much. It's not going to take much really. And then on top of that, a few dabs of hot glue. And then I'm going to put that mirror in place and squeeze it down so that that adhesive self-levels. Apply some pressure. Okay. So you should have something that looks like this so far. Popular name. Oh, Ray, you have a Dominic too. Awesome. All right. And then on top and on the bottom, I'm going to take a rectangular piece and I'm going to glue that on as well using my permanent glue. And my hot glue. I'm just making sure I'm not frozen again. To lay these pieces down. And I just made a boo-boo, but that's okay. I placed the reflective side down into the glue. All right. And then I'm going to repeat that process on the other side. Dominic, it's frozen again. And we need to figure out why it's doing this. All right. So I'm going to repeat this process on the other side. Are you playing your game? On the other side with my 2 square pieces. Pressing it down so that that hot glue and that permanent glue will self-level. So now you have this. Okay. And then I'm going to continue with another rectangular piece. 2 other rectangular pieces. With permanent glue again. And then hot glue. And then one more step. And this part will be finished. And then of course I'll finish the rest of my drawers off camera in the essence of time. Okay, so this is what you'll have. And then just to make sure that we're taking the flower embellishment theme all the way through, I think I could add some flower embellishment pieces on the side, or maybe not. Okay, so then now when I take my cabinet liner and I place it in to the last drawer, we're gonna have a mirror drawer that looks like this. You made it back? Yay, Ella made it back. All right, hold on. I'm going to go around and fix it. I think I know what to do. All right. So here you have your drawer, this one, that we have used our mosaic tiles to finish. This one. Okay? So off camera, of course, I'm going to finish all the others. I will take a picture. I will upload it. I will take a picture, place it on the community tab. I will take a few other pictures, place it on the membership tab so that you can see after I stock this, thank you, what this looks like. Okay? So members, wait, look out for your pictures. But yeah, here you have it today, my darlings. This is what we have created. I'm taking off the tape at the back. Now, if you wanted to, at the back, you could probably take, let me show you what it looks like. Oh, boy. At the back, you could probably take a black piece of foam board to cover up that mirror. To make it look a little bit more uniformed. But it depends on where you are going to place this piece. If it's going to be backed up against something, of course you won't have to. But if you're going to be using it elsewhere and it's not going to be backed up against something, like I said, you might take a black piece of foam board, the width of this, to cover it. Okay? Thank you, Norma. So yeah, this piece came out totally awesome, my darlings. I can't wait to finish my drawers to see what they're going to look like, to see what the entire piece is going to look like when I'm finished. And then when I'm finished, of course, I cannot wait to start storing my little accoutrement in here, just so that I can tidy up my station a little bit and I can find things quicker or sooner rather than later. So let me know if you have any questions about this. I thank those of you who have been here with me through all of our technological difficulties. Thank you very much for hanging around and seeing this through to the end. Please know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, graduation ideas. All right, Alicia, I got you. Like I said, you know, you guys could have been anywhere else, but you chose to spend the afternoon with me, and for that, I am grateful. Again, just a little bit of housekeeping. Please make sure that your notification bell has been checked and you have the parentheses so that you are receiving all of our notifications, because with Craftmas coming up, you will not, trust me when I say, you will not want to miss anything this Craftmas season. So please, 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 until next time, I say to you, you are most welcome. The mosaic stickers. Oh, sorry. I was reading something here. Elena, Veronica was saying, Michael's has, and Hobby Lobby and Joann's has to have mosaic stickers as well as an option. Yes, Amazon also has them. I can place that link for you below. To be honest, if my daughter hadn't grounded my pocket as I got ready for Craftmas, I would have been using those mosaic tiles with the self-adhesion, but we're still trying to work on using some of the things that we have around the house, and this was what I had, so I think I did well. Came up with a beautiful project here today. And so, yes, thank you, Elena. Have a blessed day to you as well. Serene, thank you so much for those warm sentiments. All That Plus says she can't wait for Craftmas. I can't wait for it either. Make sure your notification bell is checked. You do not want to miss it. Oh, and for all intents and purposes, Mr. Reindeer will be back. He will be back. Many people voted and said, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back. So Mr. Reindeer will be back with us again this year. So please be on the look for Mr. Reindeer. And please be on the look for our annual giveaway. So oh really? I didn't know that. Florence, where are you? What part of the country? Just your state. You don't have to mention your city. Thank you, Veronica. God bless you and your family as well. Let me know, Alicia. Not Alicia, I'm sorry. Who said? Florence. Let me know where you are because Florida, I've never seen them here. So those of you who are in Florida, Florence has said that the Dollar Tree also has the mosaic self-adhesive tiled mirrors there also. I will be going live, excuse me, to do another craft. I actually wrote it down on November the 24th. So you might want to set that in your calendar. But other than that, like I said, I'm not going to say much else other than to say, make sure your notification bell has been rung. Okay? Make sure your notification bell is on. Really? Oh, you guys are so lucky. We don't have it. I'm over here in Georgia and I have never seen them here in the Dollar Trees over here. And really, Evelyn, in Philadelphia? And believe me when I say I shop like 10 to 12 Dollar Trees. I kid you not. And I have never seen them. So maybe I need to look a little harder. Or maybe I need to look to see if they're on the website. That's what I'll do. I'll go see as soon as we finish here, see if they're on the website and see if I can order them there. Marjorie, I'm right along with you. Nope, they don't have them here either. At least not in the shops that I have shopped. Ray, as a matter of fact, I made a gender reveal shower craft, I want to say maybe a month, 2 months ago. I will link that video below when the video has finished being rendered, so that you can find that. Let me know. I also have 2 dapper cakes. Let me know if you are interested in those. I will place those links below also. You see them there in Michigan too, all that plus? Wow. Lucky, lucky, lucky you. School supplies by the stickers, 3 colors. Okay, I will definitely look that up. Maybe Monday after school I'll go take a drive, Dollar Tree hunting. All right, my darlings. So I thank you so very much for being here with me today. I thank you for spending the time. Those of you who asked me the questions about the memberships, thank you. To those of you who have applied to be members, thank you. Again, also make sure that your notification bell has been checked. Those of you who are interested in supporting me, please do so by considering becoming a membership to the channel, as well as doing a super chat. You can also support me there. All right? Yes, you're welcome, Florence. I had a great time making this, getting a lot of new crafting items as well as other things. You're like a kid in a candy store, Tanji. You are so lucky. Your mom and older sister lives in Georgia. Hey, well, Deborah, tell them hello for me. Yay! All right, my darlings. So I'm going to call it a day so that I can honor your time. And then I'm going to continue my drawers off camera. I will place some pictures in some different places. Ray, Joe, your pictures will be coming. Stay tuned to the membership community tab. And my darlings, until next time, I say to you guys, please, 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 take care of yourselves for me and everything that you do. Do it with excellence. And until next time, mwah, mwah, know that I love you all. See you later. Hugs.